Awesome. Yeah, I should have checked about the update from the how is it called? From the Windows shit, whatever. Guys, I'm so sorry. Here we are with the mic then. So let's see how this car goes around this circuit. Flat curb here. This version on R Factor 2 is so incredibly bumpy, it's almost no desire at all to race on it. Let's see how we like this on Automobilista. And then we jump into the LMP2 around Spa for the second race. And that's going to be huge fun because it's going to be in the wet. I wonder where the track limits are sitting. I need to rotate that steering wheel quite a lot, so it is a first gear turn, copy, noted. And the absolute corner where you can throw every good lap away. Final turn on this circuit. A little bit too much lift, too little momentum for the main straight. .137.6 to beat. That's a huge runoff zone. Blind apex. I missed it. Wear grip. It's a sad story. I think only 4 or 5 people for this race currently signed up in the first place. Maybe I should revise and relook at that again with a couple of minutes to go before the actual race goes. We don't really need a setup, like we're here for a little bit of fun. So that's why I'm just taking standard setup, maybe gonna adjust the wings a little bit. Maybe we'll adjust as the car's broke, of course. A little bit on the rear suspension. So overall, rear anti-roll bar, advanced setup. Let me quickly have a look. Camber angle. Together anyway, a bit more rebound because we don't want to spin around on the rear. Right tire to click up. Keep the anti-roll bar for the moment. Steering lock. Gonna turn that a bit up so I don't need to yeet that bad on the steering wheel, I guess. More driving. Hey East Coast, how are you doing, buddy? Fun fact, I think here on Automobilista there wasn't a single race yet that I could finish where I was expected to be finishing. Did I do a single race without dying somewhere in a stupid way? I don't know what it is on this car. I found that out in Montreal already. As soon as you are on the power or somewhat, the car just rotates with the rear. Like, no chance. It just rotates, you know. Well, feedback is kinda strong on those curbs. So I can't wait for the understeer in this particular turn. It's actually alright. What do you guys think of Automobilista 2? As you guys are watching, of course. Be very much interested in your opinion on it. Yeah, I saw that Jimmy is live on Le Mans Ultimate, which is great to see. What do you mean, like you can't take the curbs like on other games? I think these curbs are extremely lenient here. Or which curbs are you referring to especially here? Like, this is all super flat, to be honest. I'm more triggered by the sideways drivening of that Formula car on second and third gear turns. So what is our lap time going to be? 37.6 to beat, it's 38.0. That should be a track limit. Apparently it's not. That should be a track limit too. Apparently it's not. I'm shifting a bit too early, do I? Like with this particular car, it feels like you rather want to enter the turn a bit too quick. And just wait for the car to rotate, and then pick up the throttle once the car has achieved the desired rotation. Look at that torque out of second. That's just unbearable. Ah, damn it. What? Yo, that gravel trap has pulled me around interestingly. That's actually true. So if curbs are doing this, then I can tell you no, that's not a force feedback issue. That's a physics issue. How exactly do I need to read the tire display down there? Does that really already mean that my front left has started disintegrating pretty hard? Because I have been over scrubbing it through the final turn once and through turn 2 as well. I think generally speaking it's a bit incredible how easy it is to spin those cars. Oh, I see everyone's seemingly having the same struggle. It's that dirty air, goodness me. Don't clump you. Yeah, I hear you. Can't imagine your relief. Maybe the car's also set way too low. Like from real life it is a bumpy track. Even in third gear the car over-rotates like mad, and yet at the same time that kind of short shift doesn't even give me an improved balance. Like, I feel so hesitant to really put the hammer down. So, what is this lap time worth? Sakula, hello there and welcome. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining. Just about learning how to drive this machine, as we have 10 minutes to the race. I am a Le Mans Ultimate fan. There is nothing better than that at the minute. Today we're on Automobilista just to, you know, have a little bit of a fun drive. Maybe I just also have to accept that Formula 3 cars do have a lot less grip. But I would say maybe it is a weight? distribution issue as well. What I'm going to do is I put that the other way around and see what it does. Post could be a bit more open. I feel like the power diff and the preload needs to be stiffened a lot. So suspension, where did we put? Oh, you can put it even further to the back. Interesting. Okay, let's see what that does. Could also be a rear downforce issue, yeah, but I don't know. How many people are registered in that? Of course, we go back to the web page because it times out. Only 4 drivers. Ah, guys, I'm not gonna give you that. I mean, we could go running for that 4-driver race just for fun, so that we've done it once. It's too late now anyway. I thought the game was so popular lately, or am I wrong? Yeah, Hyperdrive, this is on LFM, only 4 drivers registered for this upcoming race. I don't know how you see it, but I think that is much better to drive now. Much more consistent on the rear. But I thought like low fuel motorsport has been a pretty big deal for the creators of Automobilista 2 in the first place, if I'm not mistaken. Although I can understand why people dislike the Formula 3 car. I mean, at least he knew that he's going to suffer a lot, right? So we're coming in a 10th quicker. Well, don't get me wrong, like, I absolutely love Broadband on Le Mans Ultimate. It's the best that could happen to the game if he's streaming it and enjoying it. Because that will get many people on it, right? Which would be the important part to me in the first place. But this is more like a Formula Rally car than an actual Formula 3, I think. But okay, it is what it is. Ow, ow, ow. They need to disable the steering, really. Or, like, create a situation where only... you can stop to the garage when you're stationary. So then, 185435. Five. Yes, it still takes a bit of time to... Yeah, server starts in 30 seconds. We're gonna jump to the LMP2 in the rain. That's going to be drift slide even more, I think. JPS, I'm not quite sure about that, to be honest. East Coast Dave, thank you very much for your sub on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. How are you doing? So, server should be up now. 435. Hello. Go on Le Mans Ultimate, you find exactly that, I would say. Because Le Mans Ultimate, the cars really feel like cars, you know? Certainly not that Drift Slider Llama. Anyway. It's gonna rain. Let's see even if people are coming. So, and if we were on R Factor 2 now, people would be like, oh, RF2's dead. So shall I now say LFM is Automobilista is dead? Challenge, drive the car with the schlick. Will be great. Should be great. Obviously, full taste of wet water. Wet water, what the fuck? Wet racing. Is this still quicker than being on the wets? Hey Ian, how are you? Thank you for joining. That would be pretty insane, I think. Okay, whatever. Looks like a head-to-head race with the guy from Belgium. So what I'm gonna do is different click mechanics. Just gonna put fuel for 10 liters. Boots. Wet tires. I think the rears have been wet tires already. I think just the fronts were. Hey, we are 4 people. Let's go. What has happened to my tires? It sets up. Edit setup. Aha. Now we got tires. Does the track condition just dump now or what? Is this wet enough for the wet tire? I assume it is. Feels exactly like driving on dry, just with less grip, of course. I just wanted to see where is the trackness of the wetness of the track. Can you even see that from the car? I just assume it's wet enough. Where wetness. This is where my dash will work in a perfect situation, actually. Usually there should be a situation where the driver that feels the track the most is going to be quickest. I didn't feel the track at all in this situation, apparently. Looks like I lost the first challenge. Did you say there's a wet driving line on AMS2? To be like off the rubbered line? Or was that not true? I think I'm doing that great. Probably need to be damn careful to not shred the tires. .42.9 is to beat. I mean, it is obvious that this lap's not gonna do the cut. Copy, Alexandre. But where can I see the track conditions? I know it is light rain according to the HUD. I mean, the sad story is that I don't have time for any other lap on the... Okay, P last. Ah, track says moisture. Man, honestly, the steering wheel just nearly broke my wrists. How much laps to use anyway? How much fuel? This is the next thing I don't know. Oh, that's a joke. Why is that slick so much grip? Does that also apply for the LMP2 later on? Interesting. What was that? How to start this car? Does that just burn the clutch? does? Funny. I didn't know that. So, I guess just shift up to first, right? It's fine. Return to the pits. Yeah, 25 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. I got you, Alexandra. Thank you. Thank you for the hint. Thank you for the tip. Like, I needed that. Do I need to click? Ah, sorry, I needed to click. So heavy rain. This time we need to put the whetstone, right? Despite track conditions a dump. Copy. 18 liters, just be safe with it, whatever. Someone wasn't ready? Or have I just, like, jumped the gun? Because I'm the host. The guy has been so strong in qualifying and practice, and now I overtook him on the first corner? What the fuck? He also was, or was he on the slick? I think the guy's on the slick. Is he? I mean, I will spin anyway, so we'll find out later. Maybe the rain is easing up and I don't know about that. Ah, you think that locks the tire? I don't know about the FFP. It just feels odd, like whenever I go turn the car to the right through that final right turn, the car or the force feedback wants me immediately to counter steer. It's like as the car is immediately sideways. Like here, despite I'm pretty neutral, the steering wheel wants to keep rotating into an opposite lock position. No, if I would let the wheel go, it would always go to the outside. Look, I turn to the left, and if I would let the steering wheel just... I mean, I can't let it go because otherwise I'm in the death trap, but you see what I mean? Like, even here. You see the steering wheel immediately wants to go opposite lock. So I think we need 5 cars though to have an official race, if I'm not mistaken, right? So even winning that race won't get me anywhere. Apart from the fun. Even in 5th gear, car just goes on the off the rear. It is something with the FFB really over the curb, like that guy on Twitch said. There's surely something going on with that. So the guy in 2nd doesn't even think about swapping. Ooh. Yeah, but I think I am on that custom plus or whatever. Let's have a look in into the settings between this race and the LMP2 one. But I think I'm already on that like default plus or whatever else, custom plus profile, whatever it is called. I mean, it's good fun, you know? Like, just fun. As much as the FFB seems to be annoying here and there a little bit, I think it's decent enough, you know? To let you know what is the car doing. And it's yet another race where we just spin. I would probably assume, because that's just how the game is. It's the same like Rennsport as well. And I'm not sure if Rennsport is built on a similar physics engine, you know? I'm about to spin again. This is interesting. Yeah, big skill issue, absolutely. Tell you what, did it stop raining? Oh no, it's still raining, but I think now it's light rain, right? Either way, means probably the track's drying up. You guys might be more to tell. So what I've done was just dump. Or is that rain enough to keep the track wet enough? Actually, I see threaded tires all around, so that guy here certainly got wet. Oh, come on. Ah, yeah, that is raced on. Wanted to make a 360, couldn't just do it. So, this race will just go into another episode of me being too retarded to win. Like, come on. And this is what makes this game, as much as I'm trying this or doing this for fun, it makes this completely ridiculous, because from every now to then, it just feels utter BS. How do I again... Yeah, pit damage. What about adjusting for the tires? Next page. Do we want to go with the wets or with the slicks? Oh, I'll go with the slicks here. Or you guys would stick with the wets? Oh, I'll just go with the slicks now, whatever. How long are we gonna repair? Fuel, I didn't want any fuel, which is great. This is my biggest issue with AMS. Like, I would really enjoy the game if it was more consistent. And if the cars didn't do that drift sliding. Like, everyone was so raging about R-Factor 2 physics and everything. Well, this is just nuts, you know. Like, this is big nuts. Yep, Le Mans Ultimate is done on the RF2 engine indeed. I think I wanted to have wets, but he slicks, but he put me on the wets again. Anyway, same for everyone. Despite we're a lap down, we're now gonna go for the win. So we have a little bit more of fun. It's what I mean though, like, as much as we're here for the fun, I would also love to have, like, as you say, it is inconsistent. Yeah, one time you can easily and nicely hold the slip, and the next time you're all over the place, and then go into a barrier. And you know, when I was sideways now and pushing the throttle, I was like, yeah, this will be an instant 360 spin, but no. Like, mid-spin, the car just kinda died. Which then got me into the wall. You could at least argue that the damage is real, which is very much appreciated for sure. Anyway, third place. You see the gaps ahead. We can thankfully just pretend we're on the same lap, despite we're not. But that's all fine. So if he's coming to the pits, tires, slick, no fuel. Let's see what I get this time. Because I had a slick sight, you know. Also, how the hell did I turn off the mirror? Or did that just go because I'm sitting in the pits? So challenge 10 minutes, could we go as fast to make all the time up? Likely not. Yeah, exactly, like, I mean, it's, don't get me wrong, it is perfect that Le Mans Ultimate gets the love and attention that it needs. And that it actually also deserves. But it is a bummer that people are like, yeah, Le Mans Ultimate's great, but off 2 is still shit. Like, that's not the case, is it? So, has someone followed or has someone subscribed? I think someone has subscribed to the YouTube channel. I would absolutely appreciate your support. Thank you so much, Mr. Morea Santos. I certainly can't see your full name because it's blocked by a window right now, but you will be okay with that, don't you? Like, the fact how good that slick already feels on that still seemingly wet track is insane. Has the other guy also given up, or what exactly is going on here? Does someone know by chance what is the player count on AMS on a daily basis in the meanwhile? Law Factor, hello there, how you doing? Ah, look at my bot. Thales Morea Santos, thank you for your sub, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. So, track feels pretty dry. Up to 2,000 players on Le Mans Ultimate. Like, don't get me wrong, but with LFM and their integration, isn't LFM like their real competition system now? And that feels kind of dead to me at the minute. Or is that just because of the car that I've picked for driving? Or is that the Le Mans Ultimate number? Your engine died. What the fuck? How can one kill your engine here? Yeah, LFM has certainly made AMS2 bigger, that's for sure, that's for certain. Yeah, 1,500 in a 24-hour peak is fine on a work day. So Manuel, which of these curbs have you hit I want to reproduce? You had a coolant leak for half a lap. At a player base is 1,500 to 2,000 LMU. What is for IMS2 then? The slow left. Right hander might have cut too much. So the one with the steep hill, yeah? Let me just give it a shot. Manuel, do you like the handling of that car, or you drive it more often? Yeah, I found out about that in qualifying, Manuel. Let's see. Let's see how the LMP2 is doing in a couple of moments. So, and then you said you went cutting hard here over that upcoming curve, yeah? So this one. And then this one. I mean, I didn't get a cut. Or at least not a crucial one. But I also didn't get a killed engine. And then the car does this though. Let me see if I can break the engine with shifting it down too rapidly. We'll do something interestingly crazy on the final lap. Yeah, that's working. Hey chat, how you doing? Law factor, any idea when the Le Mans next big Le Mans Ultimate update is coming? No, not really. But I think in all those update videos and news videos they said something about Q1 2025. So I would assume maybe mid to late February, beginning of March, there or thereabouts. Would be my guess then. Where did you see that cooling water was leaking? Manuel, thank you very much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Appreciate it, buddy. Chat, I don't know. Maybe you guys tell me if AMS2 is already kind of dying down. It is certainly less popular than two weeks ago, I think. Yeah, I still could like jump into a race, have 2 or 3, 4 splits. Will be interesting to see now what it is with the LMP at Barcelona. Okay. I mean, it's nice that we actually having that, right? Car felt absolutely fine in the uphill left-hander, and then here it just randomly goes around. And I will probably have the same in the LMP2 category as well. This is my biggest point of criticism on these physics. Like, suddenly they just go. Well, chat, we could have better splits already. If people are just racing it, you know. Like, it's my big issue, really. Like, even though I feel like not pushing at all on the car. Like, here the car goes a little sideways and then... I mean, now the tires are fucked anyway, but... I'm not sure if you guys see what I mean. Like, even in that third gear, so low on power. And this is a bit weird. I'm pretty sure I could drift power slide the car in 6th gear through the upcoming turn. Let's just try it. That is just that little bit too little power. Let's see what was 5th doing in that hairpin. Yeah, actually you could. Can you also... How can I destroy my cooler? Oh, that was pretty intense. No, I can't do any more what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. I at least want to finish that race. And I may not even finish it, right? Come on. Can my rear right blow up already? Maybe we can burn the engine like this. It is absolutely. Absolutely. You can not say anything at all about the damage model. I absolutely agree with that. This is pretty brilliant. So let's see how many LMP2 people we have. 26. Much better. Was that race official even? I don't think so, right? It takes 5 people at least to be official, I guess. So we have again light rain, rain, light rain, rain. So you might want to start on the slick in the light rain conditions before boxing for heavy wets. Is that the smart way to do it? Even though it's rain. Nah. Really? That would be crazy. Yeah, but it says rain later on, right? LMP2 says heavy rain, like I'll pick the perfect race day to do racing on AMS2. So we're also running the no chicken. Just go, I guess. Oh yeah, I remember about the traction control that I kinda dislike. Hey brakes, where are you? Come on, Mitchie. Stop it. I think this could be fun. But then it's rain, so it's not going to be fun, I guess. Maybe I actually want to see something. But then I would love to see apexes even further. What has happened to my rear that's so sloppy? Or used to be so sloppy? Am I just running enough rear wing so it doesn't happen, or? So that is track limit copy. It's much more interesting than I thought it is. In terms of interestingly tight, you know. But this is a track limit is like kinda obvious. Guy ahead of me will be like, man, when is this dude stop effing me over? And I can hear him. This time I feel like there's no front end, and you guys may agree or disagree with that. Guess let's try like this. Rear down 4-6. Let's see if the car rotates a bit better. Yeah, that car has a much better front end already. Hey, Majik. When did I last play AMS2? Thought, have I not had a stream after Christmas, or was it right before Christmas? I can't remember. You might be right with that, because that LMP feels different now. But much better than before. Like, as much as I've complained about the Formula 3, I expected the same phenomena here on this LMP2 car, but for the moment, I don't think so. Car's overall a bit more dull. I think it's much better in general. This feels quite good. No joke. Like, not pitch perfect, but like really good enough. And here I would finally also agree that the FFB is pretty much spot on. Gives you a good indication when the car is actually understeering and so on. What was the lap time? A second off still. This feels alright, look at this. Like, not gonna lie. It feels a bit dull on the front end there, like a bit understeery or oversensitive on the front, and a bit dead as well. Like, you can see me steering a lot with the steering wheel, but nothing really happens on the front, as you can see. So it feels like you're limited by the tire at some stage. You can also turn in harder, heat more, it won't really help anything, which would be a point of criticism, to be all honest with you. How to change fastest lap, there we go. But generally speaking, if you're driving the car right, I think it's pretty much what the fuck. What the hell was that? Yeah, it drives pretty much natural. It drives alright, you know? Not over-rotating on the rear, not going into this drift slide mode. I think that is a huge benefit, honestly. Which cars did get these new tires? You know, that random spins are kinda gone. Like, I now kinda feel how much is the rear sliding and rotating and what does it need? What can it not deal with and so on? Force feedback is still a bit dull in general. The TC is acting in pretty fast as well. I'm pretty sure you guys are very much aware of what I'm talking about. Second. Liminal thoughts, I think I'm with the BMW, the McLaren and the Ferrari at the same time. So now I'm thinking, do I want to go more aggressive on the front even? Create more rotation on the car? Or is it just now right on the edge and really good as it is right now? You guys can probably relate to what I'm asking myself here. And it feels like slow in, fast out is way to go here. At least the front end could be a tad more responsive. I agree with you, Manuel. I agree with you big time. Oh, I think it's time to race, huh? Edit setup, save, create new setup, V1, that's fine. V1. Because I need to go back to... I almost forgot about the race. Good that someone came in, just said something. I was thinking about putting the car more aggressive, but now I think with the rain coming, we might be better off 670. Keeping the car just exactly how it is, and maybe actually survive one race. So practice light rain, then heavy rain, then light rain, then heavy rain. So what tires would you want me, or what you think is the way to go here? And how do wet tires react here compared to slicks? Here it says wet track anyway. Not even dump or moisture, whatever. Am I in an Orica actually? How do I see camera? This is an Orica what I'm having. Ah, yes I do. Come on, let me out. Thank you. What's happening now? Why is it still... Guys, can someone tell me what's actually going on with the car? Uh-huh. Okay, so that is this. Edit setup. Medium slick. Does that feel exactly the same like the wet tire? Does it actually feel better? Honestly, I think starting on the wet tire is the way to go here. What is your thoughts? Having a bit more grippy front end would probably also not hurt either. Tricky one. Although I'll probably just keep the car the way it is. Or it becomes too unpredictable, right? P. Petrinak, long time no speak. Yes, apparently it looks exactly like that. Now we're only going to have a wet fun race here. Anyway, we're putting the medium. Rather be safe than sorry. And I'm gonna put the front anti-roll bar 1 clicks off the F it. What do we have on the springs? Pretty stiff too. Ah. Come on. That menu is quite buggy, isn't it? This is what I call a car, finally. I guess you guys would agree with me, right? Like, this looks and presumably is much better than what we had in the Formula 3, which is now why I understand no one is driving Formula 3, but because the cars are kind of shitbox. Not gonna lie. Arguably, maybe it'd be better to run a bit more traction control, don't you think? Let's see how far down we put ourselves. Yeah, without having driven the other cars, I can't obviously say, but just from a feeling point of view, from what I'm feeling right now, I tend to agree per default anyway. Too stable? No, I think it's just about what the real life car is. I think it's just bitey enough. Toyota, man, will you say the Formula 3 is spot on? I can't believe that. So it isn't a very great lap. Let's see what it would be virtually. .45.7 to beat. This would have been a 45.6. 45.7. We would have put the car on pole for the moment. And on low speed turns, the car is pretty skittish. How about you guys with the last to first challenge? Or is that not recommended on those open lobby servers? Yeah, this is... We're not putting this lap time in. This is our last lap anyway. The one that's coming up now. Oh look, only sitting 10th anyway. Okay, yeah, well, this is not last to first, but mid to somewhere challenge, I guess. And I assume you need to run although at TC, despite rain. I think TC3 is just cutting off too much. We would have been second with that lap, just fine. There's a 2.26, so 25 minutes times 60 divided by, what did we do? 10, well, it will be light rain, 102s. 15 laps likely. Manuel, what would you say is the right call here? Start on the dries and then go to the wets mid-race because we're starting in light rain and then it's going to be heavy rain? Or would you just go in with the wets and just stay on them? It was starting 10th. I'm just gonna stay on the wet, play it safe. And it's full formation lap, right? Let's check on... It says moist. Oh, you know what? F it. Medium tires. And let's just try and survive. Or is it actually short starter? Is it full formation lap or short start? No, it's going to be heavier rain. G-foil, will you go with the wets or will you go with the slicks? Knowing that the rain will intensify throughout the race. For the moment, it's surely slick. Yeah, Majig, but we will have to pit for wets later on, I assume. Oh, screw it. I'll take slicks for the moment. And see that I can get them up to temp. We'll see how that goes. We're starting 11th. I'm going to request a pit stop pretty soon. Ah. Brakes, of course. Very nice. Oof. Oh my god. This doesn't feel great. And I'm not talking about the grip, I'm talking about the people. This yellow-green car in the first place. Why is everyone just so touchy? Giga start though. So, I think we gained 7 spots or 8 spots in lap 1. Caution. Ah, you can't script it, right? Like, I need these laps. F's sake. Guys, is there anywhere on this hut where I can see the track condition? What the fuck's going on here? Hey Martin, how you doing? Yes, N1, this is an ultra wide, absolutely. It was a very nice lap indeed. So Bueno has a plus 10 second, which is good because he is the fastest guy, or should be the fastest guy. What is Bueno doing though? Guys, what you have boxed? Racing will resume at the end of this lap. If I'm lucky, the light rain stays for just long enough. Wow, this changes so drastically. Since we are on the slicks, we need those temperatures. What exactly was Bueno doing? Like, I have no idea. Giga. Nope, no overtaking the pit lane. But whenever the rain thickens, I need to box for the wets. Whenever that happens, of course. Or I need to have big enough of a gap to just stay out. But necessarily I'm not allowed to do that shit. And Percy, you think everyone is on the wets? So what is your suggestion to me? Front is bitey now, which means the core temperature is in. Well, the guy in second is reasonably fast for sitting on slick snow. For wets. Bueno in the meanwhile has built a gap. I think I just need to stay out here. And just carry the car home, huh? I have just one problem. Oh no, we saved the fuel behind the safety car. Never mind. I have fuel remaining for... Where's my dash? 11 laps. How long to go? 15 minutes. Can't be more than 11. Perfect, we're good. Oh, the second warning already. Come on. How is it with the warnings here? Like, does it even recognize it when you are lifting off, or does it give you a warning regardless? It's just track limits. So if you go beyond track limits but spin, lose 10 seconds and come back, you still get a cut, yeah? So I get penalty on 3-3, or do I get penalty on the 4th? On the 4th copy, so I got one leeway still. So here's the heavy rain then. What will you guys do? Stay out or box box? 26 seconds gap. And we would assume now that car behind is on the slick too, yeah? You would box now? I'm trusting you guys. Because what confuses me now is that car behind is getting faster, you know? So I'm just wondering whether he is on... Oh yeah, we need to box. The car stayed out. Wet, no fuel, no driver shit. Let's see if we did the right call or not. What do you mean, no crew chief? Well, Nicolini, hello. How you doing? So where we sit in fourth. I should re-engage TC2. Is that tricky already on the wets, how tricky it is on the slicks then? Nine minutes to go. Bueno has a 10-second, but Sine is further up the road. I think tires are... Yeah, I do have crew chief, but I'm not running it today. Never run it on Automobilista in the first place. So someone is in the pits with 80 seconds. And that is Sine. He is in the pits with 10 seconds now. Bueno got himself 80. Is that a track limit? Is it 10-second penalty for track limits? I'm confused. Honestly, that wet tire doesn't feel necessarily great. And if I'm not mistaken, Gozy is running away from us too, on the slick or on whatever tire he was. Would you guys still keep TC1? Or would you rather sit on 2? No, I have threaded tires. At least I can see there on the front right. Unless it is a visual bug. How do I find out? Because tires show they are green on temperature. And now they feel kinda consistent. That's good stuff. Back to second. Well, it's pretty drained water out there. But I hear what you're saying. Anyway, 6 more minutes. Sorry, my accordion. Oh, goodness me. Come on, Mitchie. That one, right? That is a wet. Car feels nice though. Just good fun driving it. Just Bueno. It's even faster. I think Bueno has built a setup for the rain, likely. So I would not been able to beat him, I'm afraid. But thankfully he got himself an 80-second penalty. It's just that I get being knocked on from behind, right? So I'm not going particularly quick right now. Tomato Soap, do you by chance know what is the optimal temperature for the tires? Because everything shows green here. Very consistent tire, love it. Is there really a wet driving line in that game? To me, that doesn't feel like it at all. Very conflicting information indeed. Ah, that's fine. I'm keeping the gap to the car behind. 150 to go. So this and another one. Well, we have been racing in all rain conditions at all time, right? Is this going to be our first win on LFM? With Automobilista? One to go. Well, then we take some sort of a wet line though. Whoop whoop. We actually finished the race without dying. GG. Good fun. That first lap was mental though. That is a good short, not gonna lie. Bonk. Off tracks are still on cooldown. What the fuck? No. No, 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 no. We don't need the off tracks. Awesome. Look at us. We once finished a race in good manner. Which kind of makes sense and is actually nice to have this kind of feature here. Anyway, guys, I hope you have appreciated tonight's Automobilista 2 adventures. And if you do so, guys, please have a follow on Twitch, subscribe us on the YouTube channel. No stream tomorrow, stream on Friday with the WEC Weekly on Le Mans Ultimate. And then, of course, on Sunday, round 2 of the VMS Pro Series with the BMW Hypercar at Interlagos. Majek, thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Tire Strat has worked a beauty here. Was good fun. And yeah, we will come back to Automobilista 2 with a little bit of low fuel motorsport here. We're just quickly gonna check. I think it will take some time still till that race is processed. Oh, I suffered safety rating from... I forgot safety rating was a thing. I'm still counted, which is funny. Formula 3 is just an awful car to drive. Yeah, we had 37 people on the split, but generally, like, it's not the biggest interaction, is it? $31. Those servers used to be full, right? Okay, that's just me looking suspiciously. I was wondering, maybe some of you guys can tell me. This International Endurance Series, is it on iRacing? Is it on ACC? Where is it? Like, on which platform they gonna run this? That's ACC. Copy. Timo Simracing, they got the F3 Brazil, I think it's called. And that's the car. The Lara F309 or 301. It felt horrible to drive. I wonder how it drives if it got the tire update. But anyway, who am I to judge, right? Yeah, but you know, I mean, I am already on those Iron series, and like they are not even too... Okay, we have now 9 people on that Formula 3 car at least, which would have been fun if I could drive it, obviously. Then the next LMP2 race has 4. This LFMSA 31 was the current one, recent. 66. Those servers used to be full a couple of days ago, so yeah. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. That's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you so much for your appearance. Looking forward to see you on Friday. And now we are going to have a raid to Adam Sanderson. You will enjoy a little bit of F124 with him from the Creator Series. Have a good time, everyone. Have a great Wednesday. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.